Call the meeting to order. Everyone please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meeting of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Cedar Grove Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be advertised by having the date, time, and place thereof posted on bulletin boards in the district, published and/or transmitted to the Verona Cedar Grove Times and Star Ledger newspapers, filed with the township clerk, and posted on the district's website. May I have roll call, please?
Mrs. Burke?
Here.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Here.
And Mr. Sakala?
Here. I will now open the meeting to the public for comment for items that are on the agenda. Seeing none, close that portion of the meeting. Good evening, everybody. Do we have any committee reports? I do not either, so
Well, just actually, sorry, Mr. Sakala, the Finance Committee met last week to start the budget process for next year. And so on, I believe, it's on the 11th, we vote on the
18th.
18th of March, we will vote on the tax, what's the right term there?
The tax levy.
The tax levy, and then we'll work on presentations from there. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll move right on the agenda. From the Office of the Business Administrator and Board Secretary, under minutes, may I have a motion for B1 through B4? And that's a motion to approve the public and executive minutes of February 11th, 2014. B2, a motion to approve the budgetary transfers for the month of February 2014. B3, a motion to approve the treasurer's report for the month of January 2014. And B4, in accordance with the NJ Department of Education Administrative Standards, the certification of the board secretary that no line account has been overexpended during the month of February 2014. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Aye.
And Mr. Sakala?
Yes. Under bills, may I have a motion for B5, which is a motion to pay the list of bills that appeared in our packet as set forth in B5.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Aye.
And Mr. Sakala?
Yes. Under business, may I have a motion for B6 through B8? And that's B6, a motion to approve Robert Donahue as district architect for a proposal to provide architectural and engineering services for the design of a new doorway to the Cedar Grove High School Media Center, for fees not to exceed $1,400. B7, a motion to approve the submission to the New Jersey State Department of Education for project number 1405 for the removal and replacement of 2 boilers at South End Elementary School, as set forth therein. And B8, a motion to approve, upon the recommendation of the Negotiations Committee, the memorandum of agreement / collective bargaining agreement between the Cedar Grove Board of Education and the Cedar Grove Custodial Association for the term July 1st, 2012 through June 30th, 2015. May I have a motion for those items, please?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, may I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Aye.
And Mr. Sakala?
Yes. I believe we have a superintendent's report.
We do. Thank you, Mr. Sakala.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Certainly, our emphasis continues district-wide in promoting both mathematics and language arts throughout the district through the strategies and initiatives found here in the report. You know, it's worth noting that the Common Core really has changed the conversation, and our teachers have eagerly embraced it. Our administrators and supervisors are finding useful, worthwhile ways of dealing with this issue, and the teachers have been extremely responsive to it. Isn't that right, Linda?
That is correct.
Absolutely. I would just like to read something to everyone out there in TV land about the Friday folder. You know, it's a new initiative that we've launched about a month ago, and sort of the early feedback is that maybe we're not, aware of how it works or what its purpose is. But simply put, rather than e-blast, sort of ad hoc from time to time on a Monday or Tuesday or a Thursday, the Friday folder is a convenient way of making a more efficient attempt at sharing information with you at home. So every Friday in the early to mid-afternoon, the Friday folder will be emailed out to all of you that have a registered email address. And within that Friday folder, you'll find updates district-wide from each of your schools, from the FSA or the APT, from the Recreation Department. That's registration for volleyball clinics, softball, baseball, you name it. So please, take a look at that Friday folder. If you're not receiving your email and you're by a computer, visit our website and click on the Friday folder link. You'll find the Friday folder's archived. All the PDF documents are there. Take a look at it. It's really your one-stop shopping for all things Cedar Grove. So let's tune into the Friday folder, help us launch this initiative, get it off the ground. Again, as a reminder, the recreation registration forms are all found in there. I'm being told that recreation numbers are a little bit low at this point for spring sports and activities. So please, the Friday folder is the place to go. You'll find it again coming to you this Friday afternoon. Check it out. How about some school-level updates for you? Congratulations to Sarah Safer for being selected as the Cedar Grove High School English Department's February Student of the Month. Congratulations to Paul Rufo, who scored his 1,000th point in basketball against Glen Ridge. This occasion marks the second time in 1 year where our boys basketball team has recognized a 1,000-point scorer. Joe Slattery accomplished this feat back in January. Nice job, guys. 4 Cedar Grove High School students have been selected as teen representatives to participate in the Elks 2014 Peer Leadership Conference. They are, round of applause please, Alyssa Finelli, Sarah Franzetti, Kyle Spinweber, and Jonathan Hegarty. This 3-day program was held on February 7th through 9th with the purpose of instilling leadership qualities and values while making smart choices for themselves and the community they live in. How about congratulations to David Njoku, who received a full scholarship to play football at the University of Miami this fall. And congratulations to Joey Slattery for receiving a scholarship to play football at Bentley University in Massachusetts outside of Boston. Congratulations, guys. How about Shrek the Musical, which begins this Thursday, February 27th at 7 o'clock. Show dates that will follow will be Friday, February 28th at 7 o'clock, Saturday, March 1st at 2 and 7. We hope to see you there. The show is going to be awesome. From Memorial Middle School, I'd like to recognize 3 students. I apologize in advance if I'm not pronouncing this name correctly. Anjali Natvar at 8th grade, Ava Silverman, and Francesca Catrone auditioned and were accepted into the All-State Honor Choir. Good job. Also at the middle school, all character education classes created Valentine's Day cards for Waterview Center, the local nursing facility. Students realize that when they contribute to doing a good deed, not only does it bring upon a smile to the recipient, but also a smile to themselves. Nice job. How about at South End and North End? The Read Across America moment has come. And it's going to take place during the week of March 3rd through 7th. Many people from our community will be visiting to read to our students. We've actually pushed that date back. I believe it's going to be the week following that. Isn't that correct? Both weeks. How about that? Bonus. We're doing it for 2 weeks. That's awesome. Fantastic stuff. Even the mayor will be visiting South End. And Superintendent Featherman. How about that? That's fantastic stuff. Read Across America. We love it. Nothing wrong with getting excited about reading. And one quick note from, again, South End and North End, I wanted to highlight the Common Core Academy that we've launched. The first module was held last month on January 26th with a focus on English language arts, specifically close reading and nonfiction texts. Our next module will be February 26th. Again, the Common Core Academy is up and running. We're excited. The teachers are fired up. Here we go. Instructional effectiveness. Bring it on. Thank you. All yours.
Thank you, Mr. Featherman. Okay, we'll move on the agenda from the Office of the Superintendent of Schools. Under Personnel, may I have a motion for S1 through S10? And that is S1, a motion to approve the superintendent's report that we just heard. S2, a motion to appoint the following staff in accord with the state emergent hiring procedures as set forth in that motion. S3, a motion to approve Victoria D. Girolamo, third grade maternity leave replacement at the salary set forth therein. S4, a motion to approve Ryan Vandermeer, JV softball coach, at the salary listed therein for the 2013-2014 school year. S5 is a motion to approve Jenny Villanueva, North End Literary Publication Advisor, at the stipend as set forth therein. S6 is a resolution. Be it therefore resolved that our very own Renee Tavernier shall acquire tenure as School Business Administrator and Board Secretary in the Cedar Grove School District effective May 3rd, 2014. S7 is a motion to approve Kristen Arluna for third grade maternity leave replacement teacher at North End as set forth therein. S8 is a motion to authorize the attendance at the program set forth therein. S9 is a motion to approve the following leave of absences. There's 2 maternities that are set forth in S9. S10 is a motion to set the salaries for the custodial staff as set forth in the agenda under S10. May I have a motion for those items, please?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
May I comment on something?
Absolutely.
You know, it's not every day that a school district grants tenure. And I know that this district, under the present cabinet and leadership, certainly doesn't take it lightly. And we're looking for the right people to do the job the right way. And I've been fortunate enough as a new superintendent to frankly inherit a business administrator who really knows what she's doing and does it with class.
Thank you.
And we couldn't be happier to call her our own. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well said, Mr. Featherman. Further discussion?
I clapped.
That counts.
We'll go forward forever.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Aye.
And Mr. Sakala?
Yes. And congratulations, Ms.
Thank you.
Tavernier.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Under S11, may I have a motion to approve the contracts as set forth therein as recommended by the Director of Special Services?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke?
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli?
Aye.
And Mr. Sakala?
Yes. At this time, I would like to open the meeting to the public for comments for items that are either on or off the agenda. Hearing none, we will close that portion of the meeting and make an announcement of our future meetings. There was a change, so we're going to have March 18th as the next meeting here in the North End Media Center, 7 p.m. for executive session, 8 p.m. for the regular meeting, and a meeting the following week on March 25th, 2014. Will that be the budget hearing, that meeting?
If you'd like it to be, absolutely.
North End Media Center, 7 p.m. executive session, 8 p.m. regular meeting.
Well, the 18th is when we have to approve the tax levy.
Right,
Tax
but-
levy.
But then
Right, but then we'll start proposals.
proposals will start on the 25th?
Right, we'll start on the 25th. The hearing won't be till after all the proposals.
Until April.
Gotcha.
Right, yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that clarification.
That's only a week to put it over here.
Right.
Oh, you guys
We
will
can do
do
that.
it.
Come on, it's a whole week. Any final comments from the board before we adjourn the meeting? Okay, hearing none, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Burke,
Yes.
Mrs. Marinelli,
Aye.
and Mr. Sakala.
Yes, this meeting is adjourned.